Jay here for Stretford, Paddock. That is Andy Tate. This is a review of the game that has seen Manchester United beating Lens 3-1. You've just rushed back from Old Trafford. You were there, Andy. We'll get into the game in a minute. How many was there? What was the atmosphere like for starters?
It was 57,288, which was pretty good for the.
You've got a very good memory, bro.
Pre-season friendly. Yeah, what do you say? It was right next to the scoreboard, so you can't miss big digital letters. So, but yeah, it was a good atmosphere, and it was an enjoyable game. I enjoyed it. It's like two halves, like say, the new signings, new season, new optimism. Let's say embedded. Let's say Onana. I'll start again. Nana came out. Mason Mount. I say with Højlund as well, just before kick-off.
Let's ask you about that to start with. Højlund getting announced before kick-off. Were you in there for that? Did you see that?
Yeah, I seen
coming
that.
onto the pitch. How was that received?
Oh, that's good. I'm looking forward to that. He got well received by the crowd, but I don't think the Man United fans are going to be singing Højlund because City do Haaland. So
they're always nicking our chance, aren't they?
So we'll have to invent one for our new stars.
Come up with a better one than that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Obviously, the game started. First half, not great, if we're being brutally honest from a Manchester United point of view. Mount missing a sitter. They score from the halfway line. Mason Mount's chance, what did you think when you saw that one?
It's his first time in at Old Trafford, and he took a swing at it. It was in two minds, wasn't it? It's like playing ping pong ball with his feet. So it happens. Didn't Ronaldo miss sitters like that? And, you're only human. I remember Cantona missing a penalty at Ellen Road. Only human. So it's one of those. I know they'll have a field day on social media, won't they? With Mason Mount, what a waste of time, what a waste of money. Like I say, they'll do the same with Onana, and I say the goal. But I have to applaud that goal. That was a lovely goal.
Yeah. So where do you stand on that goal, Andy? Because it's a bit of a funny one. He's off his line. He wasn't horrendously off his line. He's on the 18-yard line. Bad pass from Delo. He gets caught out with that chip, a well-taken chip. Do you think it's just one of those things? Do you think it's sort of, this is Onana, it's what he does? Or do you think it's one of those where you have to
it's one of those.
Look at a bit
it's
more?
A moment in football. Like, say, David Beckham, halfway line.
Yeah.
He'd say a pre-season Pirlo move, I got a goal like that. I remember Wayne Rooney scored at West Ham like that.
Yeah.
It's just one of those. You have to applaud it. You will get special goals in special games. It's one of those. Like you say, would David De Gea have saved it? You know what I mean? De Gea wouldn't have done. He would have been on his line. So lay off the lad. I love him.
I'm glad you said that. I won't get into that. What have you made of Onana so far? Are you feeling that there's a change? Can you sense? I know there is a change. Can you sense? You say we're playing out the back more. There's something different going on here. Do you feel it?
Yeah, I do feel it because mistakes now will be scrutinised by our goalkeeper, and they're going to get heat because the last few seasons, when there was mistakes in the defence, they all look at each other. David De Gea will just look up at the sky. There's no accountability. This season, there will be accountability, and they'll get in it. And I got tongue lashing because last week, he smashed, Maguire, didn't he? And certain people on certain radio stations who have no fucking clue of football, who probably slagged off their teammates when they were playing football, saying he's a bully. He didn't like it. He's a target. It's part of football. You say it's Peter Schmeichel's that type. We need that. It's so different now. I'm glad we've got this new dimension with the goalkeeper. It's like we need a voice at the back.
Yeah.
And a voice will control the back four. And it's confidence. This defence needs bollocking sometimes.
No, I hear that.
Too much accountability lost and in denial over the last few seasons.
I agree with that. I don't mind a goalkeeper rollicking his players when he feels like he needs to. I don't mind any player, rollicking other players. I think we have to have a higher standard here.
Well, look at the standard of Liverpool and City. They got a goalkeeper really plays well. He don't bollock, but his presence is felt.
Yeah,
he's felt. He makes great saves. He knows he doesn't bollock him. He makes mistakes. Alisson, the City lad, makes mistakes as well. Yeah. Edison, but he's got a presence there. This is what Onana's got a presence. So. They say the back fours of City and Liverpool, they know they can get a rollicking off him any time. So this is what United's been missing and lacking. And we've got it now, and I'm glad we've got it.
A bit of sort of vocal telling off by the goalkeeper didn't do anything.
Presence in the force.
A presence in the force to do a Star Wars analogy. Second half, you said it earlier, it was the typical game of two halves. Much better from Manchester United. Great to see Marcus Rashford, Antony and Casemiro get on the score sheet. What did you make of our play in the second half? Because in the first half, I thought Bruno and Garnacho did well. In the second half, it was like all our attackers sort of came to life.
Yeah, it's like Garnacho, Bruno, a lot of energy. Marcus Rashford got a bit between his teeth as well. Antony, fluidity, free-flowing, and I enjoyed it. And it was, say, 3 goals in, was it 8, 9, 10 minutes, and it was good. I even recorded the second goal. I'll try to send it.
We'll have that on our socials later. Don't you worry about that.
Yeah. Like I say, me and my old man were there today, and we enjoyed it. And like I say, Dad's got his season ticket back. I'm loving it.
Great to see that. Watchers of this channel will know that you had a bit of an issue there getting his season ticket sorted, but you persevered and you've got it done. I'm always glad to hear that. How long's your dad been going to the club for? Going to the ground for?
Since 1963.
I think 61. He's entitled to keep his
JFK.
season.
The head of JFK.
Don't bring up JFK. It's a sore subject, Andy. I miss seeing his.
That's the spot.
The site in Dallas.
Yeah. Typical car hire.
Yeah. What can you do? I don't want to be negative, but there was some criticism online of Jadon Sancho when he came on. Some people saying he wasn't at the races. What did you make of his performance?
His first game back.
I'm glad you're keeping it philosophical.
His first game back, look, it's a big season for him. I will be judged at the end of the season. Like you say, you could see that little bit of a spark in pre-season. So, like you say, it's his to win or his to lose. I got no problems with Jadon Sancho. It's a big season for him, and I think he knows that as well. Because sometimes you need competition. You got Garnacho, maybe Ahmed as well, Palestra, all vying for winging spots. Even Rashford, on the wing as well.
Wide, especially with Højlund in the middle.
I know. So yeah, like you say, it's online socials. They'll have a field day tonight. I'd take no notice of it. Typical, some YouTubers this week as well. Typical clickbait. Just switch off, or have listen to some music.
I know. I don't blame you. What do people on YouTube know? We've had a little bit of a tricky spell in pre-season. Back to winning ways now. How important do you think that is as well? Just to get back to winning football matches, because you don't want to lose all your pre-season games. And after the Arsenal game, we've had a few bad results.
Yeah. So like I say, everybody was going on the socials and even the YouTubers like that. Oh, it's crucial. It's a bit dramatic. We've lost 3 on the spin. Get a reality check. Pre-season is pre-season. It's what you start off in your bread and butter. At the first day of the season, it's how you pan out, and it'll shape your destiny over the next 9-10 months. It's like you say, don't take pre-season seriously. I mean, I remember a couple of years ago, we were going to win the league with Van Gaal. We beat everybody.
That pre-season, we beat everyone, didn't we? It would be like Madrid and Liverpool and everyone.
Yeah, I mean, let's say that we were going to do this, that, or the other. Yeah,
no, we lost the first game against Swansea, and it was that sort of set the tone. I think we only made Champions League right at the back end of the season. Just finally, Andy, as well, how confident do you feel? Because this was a pretty much a full-strength team. Obviously, we've got the game against Bilbao in Dublin, expecting to play the reserve side there. How confident do you feel with the signings we've made, what you've seen of them already, the performances you've seen, going into the Wolves game in a week's time?
I'm quite confident, and I'm looking forward to it. I mean, you never underestimate Wolves, like any opponent in the Premier League, and I think we'll be all right. You see, pretty much that's going to be our starting crew for next week. Like I say, start the shift for the next 9-10 months. So it's the strongest team. Maybe 1 or 2 additions coming in. Maybe 1 or 2 going out. So I hope so as well. And maybe a deadline day swoop in North London. Don't know yet.
Don't know yet. He's gone there.
Don't know yet.
He's gone. We're going for Kane. You heard it here from Andy Tate. We are going to get Harry Kane on deadline day. You never know.
You never know.
That's what he's saying. You're not saying it's going to happen. Just you never know. Andy, it's always a pleasure chatting to you, my friend. Where can people find you? You
can find me on Stretford Paddock, Man United Agenda, and MU Realist TV.
This guy,
I drift like the water.
He's there. He's everywhere. He's like Brian McClare. Go and check him out. You know where to find me as well. Don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe to Stretford Paddock. This has been a review of Manchester United's 3-1 win over Lons with Andy Tate. Thanks for watching.